There's one moment when it comes to memorizing the Qur'an that's more beautiful than the journey itself. It's falling in love with the Qur'an. So oftentimes when we're memorizing Qur'an, we're distracted by so many things, whether it's friends, social media, or whatever. But this specific sheikh had one tip that he used and he pulled out of that magic hat, and it worked for him. So sometimes he'd memorize in the living room, sometimes in the mosque, and sometimes in the car. And that little change helped him fall in love with the Qur'an. Stay tuned to what he has to say.
There was a turning point, and that turning point was, I was like about 13 years old. My dad had bought me an MP4 or MP3, and I had like downloaded a few surahs like Surah Mu'minun, Surah Nur, Surah Maryam, Surah Kahf. And it was that summer, and it was also Ramadan. So I used to like go to the masjid at Taraweeh, pray behind Sheikh Abdul Rashid Sufi. We as a family used to go together every Ramadan, and I remember being mesmerized by how beautiful he recited, how long and how smoothly and how he flowed in his recitation. And I always remember his reminders about working hard to memorize the Qur'an and working hard to dedicate yourself to the Qur'an and working hard to pray with the Qur'an. So I remember like after Ramadan, I really took time to go to the masjid and memorize on my own, or go to the living room and memorize on my own. So that was the, I think I memorized the most in that summer. Maybe 9 or 8 juz, alhamdulillah. And so that was the turning point, I would say.
You see, these were the tricks and tips that helped this sheikh memorize Quran, but more importantly, fall in love with it, changing the environments and all that kind of stuff, which begs the question, what was it for you that helped you fall in love with the Quran? Leave your comments down below, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum.